Four bedrooms, 2.5 bathroom, over 2,300 square foot. You can buy the house behind me at a fixed interest rate of 5.5%. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules, and the house behind me is a beautiful 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathroom on a 40 by 120 lot. But you have the garage at the back. It's a backload garage entry. So the good thing about this house is that you can get all-in price of $356. So let's go inside and check this beautiful house out. You have this nice walkway. You just have to be mindful of these steps. So let's go inside and check this beautiful floor plan out. Hello, and welcome to another beautiful floor plan. The model that I'm showing you today, or the floor plan I'm showing you today, is on a 40 by 120 lot in a community that has a CDD, and the CDD is about $1,762 a year. You also have an HOA, which is $69, but just for $69, you have a clubhouse, a resort style pool, a gym, kids play area, barbecue area, a lot more that this community has. This is a planned community in Winter Haven. If you would like to know more about Winter Haven, make sure to check out Orlando Living with D. That's where I bring you suburban community videos. We talk about school, hospital, shopping, dining, and the all-in price out the door is $356 at the time of the shoot. And it includes everything: your blind, your washer, your dryer, your refrigerator. Everything is included. You have this beautiful MVP flooring that you see. Now this is on a 40 by 120. It's a different kind of house than what I have shown you. You have this standard 6'8" door, your 8'8" ceiling height on the first floor. So you have this nice foyer or a nice entrance. Now you have the MVP flooring. This is one of the selection. With this builder, this is the house, this is what it has. Take it or leave it. You're not going to a design center for that per se to pick your selection. Now, if you are going to be building a brand new home from scratch, please make sure to check out my videos on do's and don'ts. I've also created a lot of videos in terms of what kind of inspections you need to do and what is that you need to do after you buy your house so you can safeguard. Now, if you are a first-time home buyer, or if you are looking to buy a home and you are local, please make sure to come to our events. We'll be doing this throughout the year, teaching you on how you should be able to put yourself in a position to pay your own mortgage, because one way or the other, you're still paying a mortgage. If it's not yours, it's your landlord. So hopefully you'll be able to do that. Come to our event. We would love to connect with you and be able to assist you. This house is basically move-in ready, and it's an inventory home at a 5.5% interest rate, fixed for 30 years by the builder, plus $15,000 on top of it, and your blinds are also included. So that is something to keep in mind. So as I turn around, you have the entrance right over here, and then you have the coat closet for like 4 days that it gets cold, or this could be the storage closet, whatever you want this to do. Now this is a 4.2.5, so it's nice that you also have half a bathroom right over here. So it's a good size half a bathroom over here. So especially when you have a 2-story with no bedroom downstairs, and you like to entertain guests, friends, and family, they come over. At least there is a bathroom. They don't need to go into your private space. This is the quads that you get with the builder. This is the size of your island. I love that it doesn't have pendle lights on it as some builders will give you, but this does have 2 spotlights, so it's kind of nice. You can easily fit 3 people right there. You have a little coffee station and this beautiful 36-inch white cabinets included in the price, and right adjacent to it is your closet, or your pantry closet, if I may. So it's a good size pantry closet. It is for somebody that's been looking to buy a house. They don't want to maintain a yard, because you may be retiring and you may not want to buy, you may not want to have a land. But if you are looking for a floor plan that is a 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, or 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, that is a ranch style, we have done floor plans for that. We have over 575 videos on our channel, and there's a very good possibility if a builder has a specific floor plan, we have that. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring you all the floor plans that builder has, because they'll only have a decorated model for 3 or 4. And for rest of them, they give you a piece of paper with some lines and stuff, and you look at it like, for me, it's like, what? I really like it when I'm able to walk through the floor plan to understand. Now, I'm not a huge fan of these white cabinets. It's just because, you know, in our culture, we use a lot of spices, especially with turmeric that's yellow in color. And with white, it looks beautiful, but in terms of the maintenance, every little speck of dirt is going to show. So that is just my thought on it. It may or may not work for you. It's completely up to you. And you have this nice white subway tiles right there, so it's beautiful. Your range hood is there. Your microwave, hallelujah, is venting outside. Now you do lose the closet space over here, so that is something that I want you to be aware of. But your Whirlpool double door refrigerator is included. And then as I come out, this is your whole first floor. Look at this. Now this is about 2,306 square foot. So it means that the pad of this house is just about 1,000 or so square foot. Probably, I would say about 900 or so square foot, because you have probably 200 right above the garage, which most of the time is going to be the master bedroom. I would have loved it if they would have had extra lights, but I love the fact that you have this nice big window with this beautiful magnetic blinds, which, like, look at this. Isn't that amazing? Like, this whole thing, I'm like, you don't have to play with those threads and stuff, especially when you have kids. It's kind of nice. And this is your family area, your living area. You have another window right there and another one. And then you also have a covered lanai, which is fantastic. Now, once you buy and close on it, you can probably talk to the HOA, give them some information, and you can probably screen this. Now, this is on a 40 by 120, so you don't have a lot of land in terms of being able to build a pool or something. But what I want to show you is the 2-car back entry garage. But look at this. This is your pad. How long it is. You can easily probably fit 3 to 4 cars or 4 to 5 cars easily right there. Now this is a back road or the service road. This is how this specific floor plan is. Another thing I want to mention is that you have this coach light right over here. So it used to be 2 coach lights. I don't know what happened, but the builder is just doing 1 coach light in there because they're trying to compensate to be able to make the house affordable. And guys, if you've been looking to buy a house and you've been sitting on the fence because of the rate and the price, you can buy this house for 5.5%, you know. And if you are not sure, hey, where do I get the down payment? If you are a VA, thank you for your services. You can get a 0 down loan with most of your closing costs paid. We just recently helped a client who bought the house on a VA loan. $50 is all they paid. When everything was settled, they got the money back on their escrow at the time of closing, and for $50, they had a beautiful brand new home with the interest rate at that point in time fixed for 4.75. Now, we represent a lot of builders. We work with a lot, actually we don't represent builders, but we work with a lot of builders, and we know what one builder is doing as compared to another. Now, before I go upstairs, let me go ahead and take you to the garage because I want to point a couple of things. This is a block construction. This is the only builder that has block over block. So that means your second floor is also blocked. For the most part, you're going to have the second floor framed because that's what most builders do. But with this builder, they do a block construction, which is fantastic. This is how your garage is going to be, and you have the irrigation system right over here. Garage door opener is included, but I like the fact that they use this space really well. So they kind of tucked your water heater inside with the ballad. Now this is something that you are not going to see in every community or with every builder or even with the same builder. It's a code that is needed in some communities, or some municipality requires that and some do not. So that is something to keep in mind. Let's go upstairs and check the rest of this beautiful house out. As I come upstairs, the first thing that I want you to be aware of is that this house has no carpet. MVP flooring is included in the all-in price. Now the price could be plus or minus $10,000. It depends upon if you have a conservation lot or you are looking at a retention pond or you have a lake view. So that is something to keep in mind. Now these are the prices at the time of the shoot. That does not necessarily mean that this is the current pricing at the time of the release of the video. So please make sure if you want more information to let us know so I can give you up-to-date information. Please keep in mind when you call us, you will be talking to somebody on my team. Their sole job is to collect information and connect you to the right agent so we can show you the right homes that fits your criteria, that fits your budget, rather than taking you all over town and none of that makes sense. So I hope this makes sense for you. Right over here is your first secondary bedroom. I usually tend to go in the corners to kind of give you an idea of how big the room is, but if you are specifically looking for the exact dimensions because you want to measure your beds and your furniture, please put that in the comment below. I'll be happy to send you the floor plan. You also have a solid door leading to your closet space. Nothing extraordinary, but I love the fact that you have a light fixture here. Some builders will just give you a place to be able to have a light fixture. This one gives you the recessed lights that is there, and right adjacent to it is the other bedroom. They're pretty much very similar in terms of the size. They're right above your garage, so it's kind of nice that you have them right there. I thought they would have a master because sometimes this builder will have a master on the garage, but this one they just have the master up front. So I will show you that in just a moment. You have the closet space with the solid door right over here. And then one thing I want to point out is as I come out, you have this ventilated door, which is kind of nice because you have your air conditioning unit a little bit lift up. If some sort of leak happens, then it stays in the tray before it floods the whole thing. But I like the fact that this is ventilated because what I learned from my experience is that when you have a solid door, your air handler needs to breathe, it needs to get some air. And when you have something like this, it's a little bit easier on the AC system. So your appliances or your AC is going to run for a little bit longer time. You won't have any issues. And then as I come, I walk around the staircase, and this is where you have the other secondary bedroom. Again, this is a little bit smaller, but this is more of a square room as compared to the rectangular room that we saw there. It's in a community that has a lot of amenities. It's in a place where there's a lot of development, like Polk County. If you haven't watched my videos on Orlando living, please go ahead and do so, because I'm just talking about all the things that is happening in Polk County, in the suburban area of Davenport, and in Lake Elford, in Haines City. There's so much development that is going on. Actually, Davenport is mainly Osceola, but some parts of it does fall at the very borderline of Polk County. You also have a solid closet door right here. And then your master bedroom is all the way at the back. Now, before I get there, I want to show you the secondary bathroom over here, which is a shower tub combination. It doesn't have that plexiglass that I've seen in some of their other models, but this is nice. You have the nice white subway tile. And I love the fact that you have this privacy door. So while, especially when you have kids, you know, while one is getting ready, doing their thing, the other one can, you know, do their makeup or whatever they want to do. Like my little one, he'll be like, hey, let me just do what needs to be done. But it's nice that you have the double sink. I love the beautiful quartz, MVP flooring, and also these handles, and your cabinet is included in the price, and it's out the door at $356. And then right over here is another closet space, and right behind me is your laundry. And guess what? Your washer and dryer is included. They are from Whirlpool. This is at the time of the shoot. If you want to know most up-to-date pricing or incentives, please make sure to comment below, and I'll be happy to assist you and let you know exactly what is the builder doing now. Since we work with so many builders, we know what one builder is doing compared to another. And sometimes the builder is kind of finishing up a community, starting up a new phase, so they want to get rid of the homes, and they will give additional discounts. Especially now, we are in a very limited time where it has turned into a nice buyer's market. So please keep that in mind. Now, as I enter, this is your master bedroom. Now, before I take you in, I want to show you the huge master closet that you have at the very entrance. So it's kind of nice. It kind of curves around. It's a good size right there. And then you also have the attic entrance from the master closet for this specific floor plan. And as I go out, this whole room just opens up. It's a really nice size. It's at the very front. Now listen how nice, beautiful, and bright the day is today. I would have loved some extra light because it could be pouring. Now this lot is going to have a little bit more price because you're looking at a retention pond right in front of you. So every lot will have some sort of a premium. If you're buying an inside lot, it probably would not have a premium, but then you're going to have neighbors pretty much in all directions, behind you, on side of you. So that is something to keep in mind. And then as I go over here, this is your master bathroom with the walk-in shower, beautiful subway tile. I would have loved if they would have gone all the way up, but this is really nice. It's better than the plexiglass. And then you also have the double undermount sink. And then you have this space that you can have a nice piece of furniture or whatever you want this, especially for the lovely ladies. They can probably use this space for maybe, like maybe have a mirror over here, a little sitting chair for their makeup and everything else. And then right here, you have another closet. So this house does have a lot of closet. And then right behind me, you have the water closet. I used to say bathroom, and then I got corrected by one of my clients from up north, say this is a water closet. So this is kind of nice. You have this space. Let me know what you think of this specific floor plan. It is very different as compared to the other ones, but this is still a single family home. You have some homes like this, they are kind of townhome that they are connected. If you are looking, this is a great resource. So please make sure to check Orlando Living with D, Orlando Home Show in Espanol. And now that I'm doing my song and dance, please make sure to check us out. Choosing the right agent is super, super important, and we would love to be the agent of choice. So please make sure that you read our reviews on Zillow, on Facebook, on Google. We look forward to connect with you. Please do keep in mind when you call us, you'll be talking to somebody. One thing that we do very different is we always have these Zoom calls, because when you are coming down, we want to understand exactly what is that you are looking for, so that we're not showing you 50 to 100 homes and none of that matches your criteria or your budget. We want to make sure that we understand, and if something that is not available in your pricing, we are going to let you know. We're also doing the home buying seminar. Please click on the QR code or go to the QR code, scan it, register, and space is limited. We look forward to connect with you. And I'm on Instagram doing my song and dance, so please follow us there and send it to someone that you think will have benefit from our videos. Until the next one, thank you for watching. Bye for now.